Hi guys, it is Tuesday, and as of last week, Tuesdays kind of have become um, the check-in to keep me accountable more so with my exercise and what I'm putting in my mouth. It also needs to become a little bit more accountable of what I'm putting into my eyeballs, my ears, and stuff like that. Because we're just not winning with the temper. We're just not. Um, Safe to say that in the last week, that from every side possible, that there's been stuff. However, and this may be a short video, it may be a long one. If you watch it, thank you. I really appreciate it. Might be from some free therapy, might just be just things I need to fix on the goals that I'm working towards. I really don't know. I didn't make notes yesterday. I don't know what this pain is that happens every so often. It is not the same pain that I had before my back popped back into place. It is just some type of weirdo back pain, and it's not anywhere else. Other than, and it's not even really painful, like the tops of my feet will itch. A little bit of lotion, a little bit of lidocaine generally fixes that. It's just weird, just bizarre. And it's not every night. It's every now and then. Okay, had to take a phone call. Kind of will try to edit that stuff out. I'm mad. I'm aggravated this morning. I'm tired of crap. And that's the only way that it can be explained. I'm tired of drama and ridiculousness. And if you think that I'm talking about you and you're on YouTube and you're another creator, no, it's not you. Okay? It is what I deal with in my own life. Period. I'm tired of it all. Now, 20 minutes from now, once I get this all out of my system, I'm going to feel better. It's going to be good. What we're not going to do is order that 12-pack of donuts that I want, or them cupcakes that I want, or that heavy carb-laden food that I want. Okay? That's what we're not going to do. Simple routine that I have is washing my face in the morning, and I'm learning that when it comes to routine, it's important that you get the important stuff done. I can wash my face after we finish this video. I have nothing stuck in my teeth, so that's good. I've done that before, not intentionally or anything like that. Salad tends to stick in my teeth, and I've, for whatever reason, not looked in the mirror or brushed my teeth or whatever. The important part of today, Mayor is getting comfy. We've been out for an hour plus. The important part of today, I didn't even take my blood sugar, which I got to kind of get out of that habit. The last 2 nights had that crazy, awful pain that I don't understand where it comes from. It's like a phantom type pain because my back is relatively fine. Um, there's still ouchie and soreness, but there's gonna be ouchie and soreness because, I'm moving more. Um, the only thing that I can figure, I planted 2 rhubarb plants Sunday. Um, and I mean, that was literally all that I did. Um, and I just, it was kind of wet, rainy, what have you. In between a break, I just stuck them in the ground, and that was it. I came in, washed my hands, and went about the rest of the day. I didn't feel any strain. I didn't feel anything like that. We had been out walking and shopping and stuff prior to, so I don't know. We were supposed to go um, to the cemetery Monday. That plan got changed. Well, I had already decided I'm going to try to work on going to bed earlier and getting up earlier so that, because a lot of times I'm not really, I wake up and kiss my husband before he goes to work, and that's kind of the extent of it because we are on different schedules. So, if you have any pointers on, waking up earlier, share them below. Um, or if it's just something in my body or whatever, I could go to sleep right now. I could take a nap. I really could. Um, anyway, there's been some external circumstances that are, I don't want to say stressful, although that it is stressful. Um, uh, let's get focused. I have not had obvious and I use the word obvious because this is still a work in progress. I have not had like a candy bar, a donut, a cupcake, something along those lines. Um, a Reese cup, cookies, um, nothing in the last 7 days since I made this last video. None of that stuff. Nothing. Yay! Have not been carb perfect. Did not check my sugar this morning. I will definitely check it tomorrow morning. We seem to be on I don't want to say a downward trend just yet. I am able to be in a large. I'll show you because I hauled these the other day, and I probably, if this part of me was not still so rotund, as far as up here, I could probably fit back into a medium because the sleeves are a little big up here. However, we got this rotund around, belly. Don't get offended by how I describe myself. I'm describing me, not you. Are we still figuring this out? Yeah. Did I have take out food last week? Yeah, I did. Um, my husband was off Monday. We had Skyline. It was, I had, let me back up. I knew that we were going to be out shopping and things of that nature. So I budgeted my breakfast calories and stuff like that on the lower side so that I could budget that into my calories. Now, because we're still working on a 2,000 calorie diet, it probably needs to go a little lower, maybe at some point a little higher, but right now that's where we're at. Most days I don't hit 2,000. It just is what it is. Um, will I be talking to the doctor about that? Yeah. And some of it is because my calorie count changes between what I put in and how much activity I do. So there's that. Um, I'm trying to think for sure so that I don't mislead you all. We had Skyline that day. I think we may have had it another day. And it needs to pop. We may have had it Wednesday. I'd have to look on my Fitbit, and well, we're recording on my Fitbit. Um, I can't remember now. But again, if we did, it was a small, and it basically factored into my calories. Now, I've heard people say a calorie is a calorie. No, a calorie is not a calorie. You get into the macros and the micronutrients and all that good stuff. I'm not there yet. I don't understand all of that. I'm learning um, about it, but yeah, I don't understand all of that. I'm thinking this past week we only had Skyline twice the whole week, because I think because the last time that we had Ian and I had it, I just had a Greek salad, and the Greek salads are yummy. And we had our Uber Eats treat. I'm getting confused because I sent DoorDash to one of my nieces. We'll leave that alone. Um, that's a whole different video. We'll leave that alone. Um, I'm aggravated. I've been hard to live with this last week. I'm not even going to lie to you. Because the cookies, the carbs, the potato chips, the stuff, I have wanted them at times. I want them right now. Um, and it affects how my mood, it affects everything. But once we get past that part to where my body is dependent on it, hopefully it will get better. Now, um, for the most part, last week I substituted my other breakfast for a smoothie. Um, Little tip, it works. You can get frozen avocado diced already. Does it cost you a little bit more? Yeah. Again, am I ready? Am I doing that right now? Yeah. Um, for me to buy it that way is, I'm the only one that eats avocado. So for me to buy it that way is actually more efficient than to buy a bag of avocado, because they're going to go bad before I use them all. At some point, once the freezer is purged, for lack of a better word, I'm not doing that thing of, okay, we're eating better, we're throwing out all of this other stuff. We're just kind of working our way through it, kind of moderately, um, and replacing it with better food. Um, I am tired. I'm just not even going to do this, I don't think. Um, I, again, I don't know if I'm going to piece all this together or just go with parts of it. I will. I got a little glare on my face because, yeah, I shut the curtain. Because I'm fixing to take a nap. I am done with this day. That sounds probably meaner than I intend to, but maybe as mean as it should be. Um, I will attach, again, somewhere either beginning or the end, um, the summary from my Fitbit. Um, and the rest of it, I can tell you today. I can tell you this week has been when, as far as I've not had like cookies, donuts, sugary, the obvious sugaries. Um, it has not been total win as far as the blood sugar goes. That's still a work in progress. I don't know if I've lost weight or not. Um, I can tell you, I believe it was Friday, it might have been Saturday. I've been consistently hitting 2 miles on my walk. And what I was doing, um, was I would take one day and just push steps, push steps, push steps. That seemed to cause me, and when I say seem to, because all that I have to go on in this is what I read on my Fitbit and what I see with my body and how I feel after the fact. So, what I was seeing happen, um, invariably, was that my pain was incredibly high on those days when I just push, push, push steps. Now, as far as Mayor's munching on some frozen food, I don't know where. I thought it would fit in his Kong. It's actually for his other toy. Um, I was hoping it would occupy him long enough to where I could use the bathroom, because now flushing the toilet, and especially using the bidet, he loses his mind. We've spoken with Officer Jack. We're going to speak with the vet. Um, it just seems to be something that they react to. If you have any tips, pointers, anything like that, we are working to neutralize the sounds for him. There's just some things that he reacts to that I just really didn't see coming, because I, different dogs react. Anyway, um, so I'm sorry, I'm kind of tired today. Um, what I did do instead, I'm pretty sure it was Friday. It may have been Saturday. I really would have to go back and check on my Fitbit to be for sure. Um, I pushed out the 2 miles, and the third one, I was just like, let's just go for it, because my averages on steps for the month, May was a little short. And I kept thinking, this can't be right because I've walked more days. And then I remember how averages work. So, but I went ahead, I wanted to see what I could do. So I did 3 miles. It was cool, it was nice outside, and it was nice for Mayor to be outside and him get to, not just play with Toby for a little bit, but he kind of got some yard time. He just got to just be, just dog. And we like that. We encourage that. Um, he's finally getting to where he can dog. As you know, he had Giardia, I think's how you pronounce it. And people, I know this is not the video for this, but people, please be very, very careful when you get a when you get a new puppy, even your older pups. Please be mindful of this. Don't just think, oh, he ate something different and he has diarrhea. Keep an eye on it. It very easily could have cost me Mayor, because it is so draining. It's a parasite, and it's so draining on them. It's treatable, but it can take weeks. And in the meantime, especially in their formative um, weeks and months, it can drain them, just like, almost as much as parvo. Um, in some dogs, you do have vomiting. Mayor, maybe twice. But please, when you see that behavior or lethargic behavior in your dog, in your pup, please take them somewhere and have them seen, have them evaluated, have a fecal at the least. Because we are behind on his training, his socialization, and stuff like that because of this. It's happening. He's fine. He's gonna be fine. He'll get caught up. But there's a lot of things he missed out on, because it's just like if you have a sick kid, Anyway, back to what we're supposed to be focusing on. We went ahead and did the 3 miles. I walked some Sunday. I think it was Friday, because I think I took a rest Saturday. I can't remember now for sure. And I walked yesterday, and I walked today. We are doing some weight training. We keep forgetting. We got to get better with that. We are doing, leg work, besides walking, or, adding squats, leg lifts, back exercises, everything like that in. Really don't know where the pain came from. We're going to probably guess that it had to do with excuse me. My smoothie that should be gone. We're going to guess that between maybe planting the rhubarb, excuse me, maybe, some situations that are going on that have had me just a little stressed. Maybe that's got something out of whack. So we're going to rest today. We rescheduled Mayor's appointment. Just because I think that loading him today would be a mistake. And I do have to help him into the car. He gets out pretty much on his own, and whenever it's let's go home time, he does okay. But um, so anyway, I'll put that at the end of this. Y'all have a good day. Remember, I am the mayor's daughter. I'm gonna lay down and rest a little bit, figure out something to do. I need to get some more apples. Um, Guys, I'm just gonna tell you, peanut butter is not the enemy. Okay, you can get peanut butter in various forms to suit your dietary needs. Regular peanut butter does have a bit of sodium, does have a bit of salt, of sugar. You can get, like, I buy Simply Jif. Um, it's less of both things. I buy Jif because I like Jif, and it's made in Lexington. All of the Jif. Um, you drive past in the area and you just smell peanut butter. Anyway, let's strive for progress, not perfection, because I'm just going to tell you, oh, excuse me, I am not morbidly obese, but I'm bad enough, okay? Um, I could easily become, so I'm not throwing stones on that. Understand. But what I'm saying is that even if I went to a bariatric surgeon, um, I've looked at like the 1200 calorie diet that Dr. Now gives his patients. Folks, I have great adoration for those people that can stick to that diet, because I'm just going to tell you right now, it would take me a few shots to get that one right. Um, so we're going to work on progress, not perfection. Um, and it's a simple, like I have my smoothie here. It not only has strawberries, which have a lot of sugar in them, it has blueberries. They kind of have a lot of sugar in them. It has avocado and banana. So while there's still the sugar part in them, there's also nutrition. So we can't just say, oh, that has sugar. You can't have that. You have to, and something was said about, I'm just going to leave that alone. Um, no, I'm not either. I'm going to go there. We forget that in our country that we process food more than other places. Um, Whenever you make something at home, you control what goes into it. For instance, um, I grind my own, when I make bread, I grind my own wheat berries to make my own flour to make my own bread. I've made it without sugar, I've made it without salt. There you go. Um, we have to work for, we have to look for, and also, if I get up in the morning and I have, I try to have my carbs at the beginning of the day. Um, so, it just, because I'm going to burn them at the beginning of the day. So, the adage, a calorie is a calorie, is not true, because you have carbs, you have refined sugars, you have uh, fat, you have all of that stuff, and it's confusing. So let's work for progress, not perfection, because progress we're going to make. Perfection is going to knock us off track every time we fail. because failure is really hard to get up from. Progress, if we don't see the scale move this week and it moves next week, which, by the way, I am not that person that weighs myself every week. Sorry, that's just not how it works. I may weigh once a month. um, I can tell you I had to go down um, an entire size from extra large to large in shirts and pajamas. Um, had to do that because I wear them mostly around the house and they were kind of falling off of me. So there you go. Anyway, I'm going to get this together. I'm getting rambly, and what's really on my mind is not something I'm at liberty to share. If you can, pray for my family. Y'all ever wonder why I'm not in the drama? Why you don't see me in these insane internet fights that to me don't make a bit of sense? Um, because there's something always popping off in my real life. I don't have time for that stuff. But hey, I guess if you're doing it, get your money. Do it. Y'all have a good day. Remember, I'm the mayor's daughter. I love y'all so very much. See you in the next video.